What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at how much I spent at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. And let me tell you, I spent way too much. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, San Diego Comic-Con 2024 has come to a close. It came and went Wednesday to Sunday. A lot of cool stuff was revealed. We showed off a lot of it. And a lot of stuff went up for pre-order. A lot of stuff went on sale. A lot of exclusives. A lot of great things. And San Diego Comic-Con is always very expensive. So I kind of prepare myself every year. And I like to do a little tally at the end of the whole convention to see exactly what we spent. And I will say I definitely exceeded my expectations as far as what I spent. It stings a little bit. I spent way too much money on San Diego Comic-Con merchandise, pre-orders, exclusives, and such like that. And we're going to go through every single thing that I bought, pre-order or not, what I spent, and we're going to give you a whole tally at the end. A lot of fun, and we're going to talk about each thing, obviously. But I would love for you to smash that subscribe button. Comment below how much money you spent on San Diego Comic-Con and if it was over or under your expectations. So we're going to start off. I went literally in order of what I bought as the days went on. And the first thing that I bought came from Major Bendies. Right here, the Ric Flair exclusive, limited to 1,000. Bloody Flair in the trunks, the purple trunks. I love big rubber guys, right? And MajorBendies.com put these up. I had to grab them immediately. I got one Ric Flair, $54.99. Normally these are about $50, so a little $5 upcharge isn't too bad. Only 1,000 made, and it's Bloody Flair. I love the Woo face. I love big rubber guys, so I wasn't going to pass this up. But this is actually not the only figure that I ordered from Major Bendies. I also got the 1 of 500 Be a Man, Macho Man Major Bendy. Now, I was going to pass on this because I've been weaning off Major Bendies, not getting every single release. But I don't see them reusing this mold ever again. I can't see how they would unless they did like a gold one or a platinum one, which wouldn't really make sense because the album didn't go gold or platinum. So I had to pick it up. Only 500 made apparently, and that is $34.99. So, I mean, the first two items kind of pricey, right? Kind of pricey, but they were must-haves for me. Next, I got the Bloody Vampiro, also limited to 1 of 1,000. It already came in the mail. Literally 2 days later, I had it in the mail. So shout out to Boss Fight for having a very, very fast shipping department. But this figure that is normally $19.99 in stores and on their website is now $39.99 because it's limited. I wasn't a big fan of the price hike, but I understood it. And I wasn't going to pass it up because I am a Vampiro fan and I like to have all of his figures. So I had to pick it up. But my plans of opening it definitely changed once I saw that price tag. Now, the major retailers, Target, Walmart, everybody was putting up stuff, right? So I had to pick up the exclusives. I'm a big Legends fan, and Legends 24 went up for pre-order on Target.com. They did show greatest hits in the search, but they were not available for you to purchase, even though they said add to cart. But I did pick up Hulk Hogan, $22.99. He's been in every Legend set the past 4, but I wasn't going to pass it up. I also got Kurt Angle, who was $22.99 as well. I got Jim the Anvil Neidhart. He doubles as Who, which I thought was really cool, so I couldn't pass up that Who head. Who knows if they'll ever use that head again. $22.99 as well. And last but not least, Farouk. Now, this says $45.98. You might be asking why. It's because I got 2 of them hoping that I get a chase because this is the standard and chase in the set. And typically, every time these pre-orders go up, I do get 2 of whoever the chase is, hoping that I get a chase. And not for nothing, most of the time it does pay off and it works out. So we'll see how that goes with the Farouk. But either way, it's very easy to return with Target. It's zero hassle. So I didn't mind taking that gamble. So $45.98, but when it's all said and done, it could just be $22.99 if I return one. I also got the Vader Ultimate. Now you might be saying $45.98. Why? Another chase. So there was a standard and chase possibility here. So I wanted to get two, and they were not the normal ultimate price. They were $22.99, just like the Undertaker last time that went up. So I was, a part of me was like, maybe I should get four and test it out because it's such a good price. But I only got two. I want to see if I get the standard and the chase. Sometimes you might even get two chases, which makes it so easy because then you can just, do a nice little trade ski. But very cool figure. Had to get to $45.98. I also pre-ordered the Evolution 3-pack. A lot of people were trashing this pack. I really like it. I was a big Evolution fan. I loved Randy Orton. I love Batista, so it was easy pickup for me. The only thing wrong with this, in my opinion, is the Triple H. I think it's odd having a cloth goods shirt, cloth goods jacket, but I mean, I think that the laughing head is pretty funny. I like the young heads on Randy Orton. He comes with the big gold. And I really like the Batista messed up hair head. A lot of people were saying it's horrible. But if you look at this segment, they nailed it. It looks just like how his hair was in that segment. So I think it's very cool, very unique, and a lot of fun. Something that, you wouldn't normally expect, which I always love. Plus, probably my favorite gear Batista ever wore. So this was an easy pickup. $64.99 Target exclusive Evolution 3-pack. Then I went over to Amazon and I picked up the Fan Takeover Amazon exclusive Seth freaking Rollins. Probably my favorite entrance gear he's ever worn, right? The devil hat with the glasses, with the horns, the flames, all the gear. Very cool. They made a knuckle cruncher out of this, just the tights. And the fact we're getting all the entrance gear, must have. Had to get it. $32.99. Looks great. I passed on the last Seth Rollins Ultimate solely because I was looking forward to getting this one. And they also put up the Ultimate Warrior versus Papa Shango Ultimate Edition 2-pack. It seems like that's a thing every year around this time. We're going to be getting a Ultimate Edition Amazon exclusive 2-pack. And it looks like it's going to have some, an anchor in there and somebody who normally wouldn't get an Ultimate in a main line, which would be Papa Shango here. But the Papa Shango looks excellent. I love the merch jacket on Ultimate Warrior. Comes in a big shipper box, which, I love those. So a lot of cool things about this. He's got the black ooze coming down his face on one of the Warrior heads. Really cool set. Had to pick it up. $74.99. Definitely set me back a nice chunk of change, but, it was necessary to pick this one up. And then the Walmart pre-orders went up. So I am a big Monday Night War fan, so I had to pick these up, right? I had to get Lita. I had to get Ultimate Warrior. Had to get Razor Ramon. And then I had to get 2 6s because he is the standard in the chase. So I was hoping that if I order 2, maybe I'll get a standard and a chase. You can build the NWO Dusty Rhodes, which is why he's on this picture. But for those 5 figures, $114.85 to Walmart. Very cool. Now, what I should let you guys know is that Target, Walmart, Amazon, they do not charge your cards immediately, right? So even though I'm, quote unquote, this is what I spent, this money was not taken out of my account yet. They take it out when it ships, which is always nice, but I still budget in my head and in my finances for when I do pre-orders like this. Like, oh, I this money is going to be coming out soon. So I account for that. And I always keep my mind's eye on that this money is going to be coming out. So I'm very, very cautious with my spending. They also put up the AEW exclusives, the Darby Allin and the Brody King, $19.97 each. I got both of them, but the Brody King, beautiful figure, man. I love the zombie paint. It was a must-have for me. They also put up the new Monday Night War Ultimate. I don't know why I said Elite. Ultimate Triple H. Honestly, I was on the fence for this because it's not really what I consider Monday Night War style Triple H, but I have all of the Ultimates, so I had to pick up the Monday Night War because I am a Monday Night War completist. $32.97 here. And last but not least, from my Walmart order, I did pick up the Samoan Dynasty 3-pack of Alpha, Sika, and Roman Reigns. $69.97 for this one. I love how the My Via Legacy looked in box, and I love how this one looks in box. All the different lays. They got a lot of cloth goods for Alpha and Sika. Very cool. Hell in a Cell 2020. I had to pick it up. Very excited for this one. Probably one of my most excited purchases from the whole week. And then, of course, Zombie Sailor Toys dropped his annual SDCC exclusive, but it wasn't just one exclusive, it was two. And here we have Chris Candido, which was limited to 2,000, still available right now on his website, $40. Now, granted, I'm not including tax or shipping in these prices. That'll all come at the very end with the final tally. But I also got the Big Bully Busick, which was limited to $12.50, completely sold out right now, $40, looks excellent. I love the reuse of the Dino Bravo molds and stuff. Never thought we would get a Big Bully Busick, but I am stoked that we are. Of course, at San Diego Comic-Con, I couldn't not get the WWE San Diego Comic-Con exclusive on MattelCreations.com. That is the WrestleMania HBK. I love that he comes with the zip line, the entrance gear, interchangeable arms, head, ponytails, you name it. It was a must-have. $45 right there. And, of course, Major Bendies, they showed off some upcoming things, and they put up a couple pre-orders over on Wrestling Collector Shop, one of them being this Ric Flair. Now, it's the same mold as the Bloody Flair that we already got, but it's in the red. And those red tights, red trunks, very, very iconic for me. Had to get it. Love Ric Flair. There was no chance I was passing on it. So $54.99 again. Pretty pricey, but I went into this week knowing I was going to spend some money. They also put up this incredible Macho King exclusive. Look at that. Removable crown, removable scepter. I love accessories on LJNs, and I love them even more on the big rubber guy. So it was a must-have. The pink and green absolutely pop. Very cool. I love the pose. So much that I like about this. Very excited for this. $54.99. And last but not least, I picked up the Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, limited to 6,000 2-pack Ring of Honor Jazzwares Vault exclusive. $50 even. This is probably going to be in my top 10 figures of the year as long as it ships before year's end. Love this. Big fan of the Briscoes. Jay and Mark, excellent characters, excellent personas. They come with the dog collars, cloth goods, jackets, matching gear, all the tattoos, excellent head scans. These are some of the best head scans that Jazzwares has done for the AEW/ROH line in a very long time, especially that Mark Briscoe. Absolutely beautiful. Very excited to get this. I might actually end up buying another one before they sell out as well. So a lot of cool stuff we picked up. Again, I did not include tax. I did not include shipping. So out the gate, everything that I purchased comes to a complete tally, a complete total of $1,072.14. Yes, that is a 1 and that is a 7. They're very, very similar, but that is what it is. $1,072.14. That's a lot, especially when you consider all of that was purchased within a 3-day span. That's a lot to spend on action figures. And I'm just strictly wrestling. So I know there's people out there that collect wrestling. They collect Turtles. They collect Star Wars. They collect this. They collect that. Must have had a much bigger haul. So I'm very curious. Comment below. Let me know everything that you picked up this week and how much money you spent. I would love to hear the tallies. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Fig Heel. Twitter is at The Fig Heel. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com. It is a must-have for collectors. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium, full-color, and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. So, that's all the time we have today. I would love to hear what you guys spent. Make sure that you're following us everywhere. Check out the Case Fresh podcast where we'll be talking more about this and you'll hear Fig Vault's expenses. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining me. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Fig Heel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.